Hi, Cyril. I don't think we can film in this condition. Hey everyone, we are back home in Japan, and today we're gonna be rating the new towns in Gyeonggi-do that we visited, right? Today's the day that we explain our favorite and which ones we liked the least and why.
자, 저희가 간 곳이 맨 처음에 삼성, 다산, 미사,
판교.
판교 이렇게 갔거든요. 근데 놀랍게도 삼성을 처음에 올렸을 때 댓글로 뭐 다산도 가봐라, 뭐 미사도 좋다, 하남도 좋다 다 이렇게 추천해 주셨는데 저희가 사실 다 가본 곳들이었어요. 예. 사실 저희가 조금 더 가보고 싶었거든요. 판교 다음에 저희의 원래 플랜은 그 청라 국제도시라고 해가지고 거기도 있던데 청라하고 송도도 가볼 생각이었는데 이 시간이 안 돼가지고 결국 이제 청라는 못 가게 됐어요. 자, 그래서 저희가 이제 갔던 그 네 군데에 대해서 오늘 얘기해 볼 건데 삼성 어땠어? 삼성?
So Samsung is the first one that we've seen. And what I want you guys to remember is when we went to Korea, it was the middle of winter, so it was very, very cold. And our opinion is based a lot on that too, because we didn't really have the chance to walk around outside a lot. So I thought Samsung was nice, but it wasn't my favorite. If I were to give it a rating, I would say maybe 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. The reason is it's a very nice area, but I think like besides the shopping mall Starfield, I don't think there's like a very special thing about it.
Oh.
Right? I think maybe if we went in the summertime and we could enjoy like the river trail that there was, maybe I would have a different opinion. But besides the hill state, I think the other condos are quite far from the station too. The good points that I'll say about it is it did seem like there was a lot of families around there, so it was like a very family-oriented area. Everything was very new, so all of the mansions and everything, the restaurants were all very new. So that was nice, and yeah, there's also a big shopping mall.
넥스트는 다산.
Dasan. Okay, I'm gonna have you give your opinion first.
My opinion?
Yeah, you go first about Dasan.
찜질방, and many cafe, and 돈가스, very convenience area. So I like Dasan, but don't have good park. That's a little sad.
Okay, so this might come as a shock, and I don't know how people will feel about what I say, but it was my least favorite.
진짜?
Yeah, everywhere that we went, Dasan was my least favorite. I don't think it was bad, but again, when we were going there, you told me it was a town like built around a park, but the park that we went to wasn't really a park. There was like no trees, and of course it's a new town, so I'm sure they're building more around it. And when we were walking around, there was even areas where there's a lot of construction still, so I'm sure like the town is still being built up, but we just didn't get to see it. And I felt like around there, besides around Dasan station, there's literally nothing else.
So maybe it's developing. Still.
Yeah, I think it's still, and I don't think it's awful. Again, like I think it's still a very nice area, but compared to the other three, I felt it wasn't my favorite. Yeah, I felt like it's still an area in development. So maybe in 5 years if we go there, my opinion will be different. But yeah, I think it's still growing. So my rating for Dasan is probably 5 out of 10.
넥스트는 미사.
I
Blizzard there.
yeah. I think Misa was my favorite.
Oh.
So one of the main reasons is like around the station there's a lot of shops, but there was also like I think it was either a baseball field or soccer field. We walked by it on the way to the park. There was like kids playing
그
sports.
스쿨이야, 스쿨.
Oh, was it? But anyway, I don't know. I felt like there was a lot more things for people to do and see. It's close to the Hanam Starfield, right? So I felt like that. There's also the Han River, and I really liked that park. I think if we would have went on a better weather day, it would have been really nice. So I think for me at least, that city has like the most balance of what I would want to live around. There was several restaurants, cafes. A lot of the apartments were close to the station, so I liked that. And I really like having a big park. That's just something that...
park.
Yeah, the park was really nice, even on a bad weather day. So I'm the type of person that likes to take like night walks, and I like to go around. And I think being close to the Han River and that kind of area, I really liked it.
I like Samsung type park.
Okay.
저도 사실 미사가 제일 좋았어요.
Yeah.
근데 그거는 미사 지역 자체가 좋은 게 아니고 우리가 끝나고 나서 하남 스타필드를 갔는데 하남 스타필드가 일단 너무 좋았어요. 하남 스타필드 근처에 있는 무슨 파충류 박물관이라고 해야 되나? 그런 것도 너무 좋았고 그 다음 하남 스타필드가 저희가 이제 삼성 스타필드도 가봤지만 훨씬 좋더라고요.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot.
이 트레이더스인가?
Yeah.
그런 것도 있었고 하남 스타필드가 훨씬 좋았어요.
Yeah.
네.
Okay. My rating for Misa is 8.5 out of 10.
오, 8점이나 줘.
The reason it's 8.5 is I saw a dead bird outside and it made me really emotional.
8.5?
Yeah, 8.5.
8.5점.
Yeah, 8.5 and yeah, because I saw a dead bird and I cried a little bit.
맞다. That's not...
No, but
No matter.
that's my feeling. Anyway, so also, the weather was actually insane the day that we went there.
저희가 미사는 진짜 완벽한 실패. We failed.
But we still went to the park, which I really liked. And I don't think it was a failure because we fought through that crazy wind and still walked around.
저희가 영상에서 최대한 참았지만 정말 동상 걸릴 뻔했습니다. 저희가 영상을 찍고 이제 하남 필드 가는 그 길에 버스 안에서 그 휴대폰을 체크해보니까 강풍주의보가 이미 나왔더라고요. 예, 제가 그걸 체크를 못했는데 이미 정부에서 강풍주의보를 내리고 도망가라고 얘기를 해줬는데 저희가 그거를 알지 못했던 거죠. 예.
If I were to have to choose out of the ones that we went to, that's the area that I would choose to live, is Misa, because I felt like it had a good balance between park and nature, but also there is close by like a big shopping mall. There was a lot of small restaurants and cafes. So for me, I felt like Misa was the most well-balanced.
Actually, Misa very expensive.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
And lastly, Pangyo.
판교 어땠어?
So that's my second favorite. I really liked the technology town. I wish we would have had... First off, it was really clean. I liked all of the... There was like a lot of high walkways. I don't know how to say it. Yeah. But that was really nice. So if we wanted to stay inside, we could have like... If we would have figured out how to use those. But not only that, like... I don't know, I felt like that area was very clean and new. And I wish we would have had more time to walk outside of the station area. But even around the station area, there was also the Hyundai, the station, the shopping mall.
Department store.
Yeah, the department store has a big department store there. There were several cafes. That day we actually went to like 3 or 4 different cafes because it was so cold. And we figured out after we spent half the day there that almost everything is connected underground. So we actually didn't need to go above ground.
But it feels like they're kind of like office area, not living area. Don't you think so?
I think if we would have walked just a little bit past the station, we saw many apartment buildings. I think we just didn't, we only walked around like 3 minutes around outside because that day I think the weather was actually the coldest. It was really cold. Even on camera, like maybe we didn't show our reaction that much, but it was very cold. I liked Pangyo, so I think that also like there was a lot of stuff to do around there, and I felt like it was really clean and I feel like it wasn't too far away from city center. Like I feel like I don't know.
Center.
I felt like it was a bit closer.
맞아. 분당선 타고 20분인가? Yeah, kind of like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
From Gangnam Station.
Yeah, so I feel
맞아,
like
맞아.
if you had to commute, that would be a good place to live too. And yeah, everything, like there's very nice fancy shopping malls and stuff to do around there. It wasn't very crowded. I think that would be the second place I would want to live on our list. So I give like an 8 out of 10. So I really went back and forth between which one I liked more, Misa or Pangyo.
나는 첫 번째는 미사, 두 번째는 삼송, 세 번째 판교, 네 번째가 다산. 저희가 시간이 좀 있었으면 판교 다음에는 그 수원도 한번 가보려고 했거든요. 그 수원 가가지고 수원 왕갈비도 먹고 해보려고 했는데 시간이 안 되더라고요. 그래서 다음에 만약에 한국 가가지고 다시 이제 신도시를 둘러볼 기회가 생긴다면 청라도 한번 가보고 뭐 인천 쪽도 한번 가보고 수원 쪽도 한번 가보고 그렇게 하면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So we only had time to visit those 4 new towns.
Only 4.
Yeah. So I want our followers who are living in Gyeonggi-do or living in a new town to tell us like why we should visit that new town, because you know you're using AI to check because we're not from Seoul. So I would like to hear like other people's opinions who are living in those areas, like what's the good point, and you know people who live there and work there and those type of things to tell us good points, because you know our dream is to also go there and we want to know like from locals, you know, what's the good place to live. So yeah, it was really fun, even though it was freezing cold outside. It was really fun to travel around and see the new towns. I liked it a lot.
그 저는 이번 신도시 탐험 때 깨달았던 게 힐스테이트 너무 멋있었어요. 진짜 힐스테이트. 그거 힐스테이트 내부도 좀 궁금하고 아마 네이버 부동산에 나와 있을지도 모르겠는데 아마 엄청 비싸겠죠. 근데 그 힐스테이트는 정말 항상 좋은 위치에 삐까뻔쩍하게 있더라고요.
Yeah, I think even in our wildest dreams, we can't afford that. So I think even if we both sell a kidney, we can't even pay 1 month rent there. So, and when we were there, he really liked Yongsan. That's not gonna happen. So I would like to hear some realistic replies from our followers. Yeah, about what areas we should explore next and where we should go, because we will be returning to Korea often, like we are going back and forth all the time. So I would love to hear everyone else's opinion, and also if you think I was wrong about what I said, tell me and tell me why I was wrong, because there might be other really hidden points, for example in Samsung that we didn't see.
맞아.
So yeah, if you think I'm wrong.
What's this? Look around very short.
Yeah. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why and tell me what we should see in those places. Yeah, I would love to hear that. Here's 0. One thing that's hard about traveling is I have to leave my birds, and I don't like doing that. I think they will also like Korea.
미사에서 까치도 봤잖아. 까치.
Oh yeah, we saw the magpie. Yeah.
Magpie?
We call them. They're so cute.
까치.
Can you check if we can have that as a pet?
I think cannot.
No. I think it's very important that when we first live in Korea that we choose the right place, because that's where we'll be starting our life, and I would love to hear the opinion of people who have been living around there their whole life or a long time.
자, 신도시 탐험 때 저희가 뭐 영상 초반 부분에도 뭐 말씀드리지만 그 도시에서 살겠다는 의미는 절대 아니에요. 직장을 어디 구하냐에 따라 살 수 있는 지역이 바뀌기 때문에 조가 어떤 느낌의 도시를 좋아하는지 그걸 알기 위해서 신도시 탐험을 한 거고, 이번 기회에 알게 됐죠. 약간 조금 편의시설이 있고, 그 다음에 학교 가깝고, 큰 공원 있고, 약간 그런 일반적인 여자들이 좋아하는 약간 그런 느낌을 저는 좋아하는 것 같습니다. 자, 그러면 이제 다음에 또 기회가 된다면 추가적으로 더 신도시를 이제 한번 가보도록 하고, 이번 영상은 여기서 빠이빠이 하고 다음 영상에서는 저희가 이제 한국 간다고 반년 전에 말씀드렸는데 그 후에 상황이 어떻게 되고 있는지 중간 보고를 한번 올리도록 하겠습니다. 예, 그러면 빠이빠이.
Bye bye. See you in Korea again.